Well, I am nothing if not a sucker for punishment. With the tide being completely against us, as in, it's out. I have unfinished business with Dunstanburgh Castle, which isn't going to get finished today. There you go. One castle, just there. One of these days I had 3 trips here and I've never made it here with the tide in. Or even coming in or going out. It's always been out. More planning is needed, I feel. So I've had a wander around. I've clambered down over these ridiculously slippery rocks to a flat area, and I'm not convinced by the composition. I'm trying a long exposure at the moment because we did have some clouds which are now scurrying out of the way. We've got a little bit of colour coming up over there, which is a bit of a bugger because the castle's up there. Oh God, I think I should have had a lie in. So I'm shooting at, where are we? Try not to knock the tripod. Yeah, F11. And I have the 10 stop on, and I have a soft edge and the reverse grad on. These pebbles and boulders, pebbles, they're far too big for pebbles. These boulders are absolutely amazing. But I just can't see a composition here. I've put the 10-20 lens on because the 17-55 didn't seem wide enough, although now I'm wondering if I'm shooting too wide. It's one of those nemesis places. I thought I'd got rid of them, but I haven't. There's still this one lurking. So it is on the cards to just keep coming back and keep coming back until I find something that I like. If we do get any cloud cover, I might come back when the tide is in to see if I can get the image I want, which is the classic shot with the water over the rocks and the glisten off the rocks in the light and the clouds scudding overhead. I don't ask for much, do I? The rest of the guys are over at Lindisfarne. Oh, sorry, over at Holy Island, and I've got the image I wanted from there. I will pop that up in a bit. I don't think I will ever beat that image, so I'm not concerned about going back there. This place, however, unfinished business. So anyway, I'm going to stop waffling and let this exposure finish cooking. We're continuing our jaunt along the Northumberland coast, and we're at Cullenose Point, which is this slopey headland going out, and it's another of those locations where you just go whoa, because there is so much around here. The tide is coming in, which is fabulous, and we've got lots of little rock pools which are picking up bits of reflections. Just over here there are masses of the great big boulders that you get at the bottom of Dunstanburgh Castle, on the beach at Dunstanburgh where we were this morning. And I would kind of quite like to know your opinions on the last shot I put up of Dunstanburgh. It might have been a good idea badly executed, or a bad idea badly executed, I'm not sure, but I'd like your opinions on it. It's a different image to what you would normally see. Anyway, back to here and now. We didn't actually come to this place, we thought we were going to somewhere else. Huic Scar, which I think is actually these rock formations here. But I've picked out a composition which I'm still not 100% convinced works. But the rock face there has got some beautiful colours in it. Got the ocean crashing in. We've actually got some lovely detail in the sky. And at the front of my composition, I have this rock pool, which has sort of a jagged edge. So I'm kind of hoping I've got a layered image. I could just be talking twaddle, of course. So I've got it on a long exposure because I want some movement in the clouds and I wanted to smooth the sea out. I'm at f11, ISO 100. And I just want to run around like a lunatic going, oh, there's a shot here, oh, there's a shot there, oh my god, oh my god. And it's really hard to stay calm and slow down, take a step back, when all I want to do is grab the tripod and go snap, 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 snap. Completely new areas, possibly somewhere you need to come to 2 or 3 times, or even more, to really get a feel for the place. So as I say, I'm doing a long exposure at the moment. It's been going for about 2 minutes, I think, so let's see what that's come out like. Just slightly overcooked it, and that was 311 seconds. So I'm just going to try that again. I've got the reverse grad in because the sky is considerably brighter, and then we've got this huge expanse of darkness before we hit the water. And I've got just a 10 stop, and that's it. So I'm going to concentrate on getting this right, because having seen it, yes, I think it makes a composition. It'll probably end up as an 8x10 crop. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. So anyway, I shall be back in a bit. Now, I'm not doing too much talking while I'm down here because the tide is coming in and there is a distinct possibility of getting cut off. So I'm trying to keep my wits about me, keep an eye on what's going on, rather than wandering around and vlogging the whole time. But this is a place, and I say it every time, I know, Christ, I could spend weeks here. I've moved slightly. I'm just using this island as sort of the focal point. We've got a lovely dramatic sky, and I've got the water crashing in over here. So first of all, I'm trying a 10 stop with just an ND grad. I'm on still on F11, ISO 100. And I'll focus 3/4 of the way into the image, a quarter of the way into the image even. Just about there. There's a little lump of seaweed somewhere. Actually, it's there. I focused on that, so the bit that's behind that should be in focus and the bit in front of it should be in focus. And we've got waves crashing over the rocks out here. I'm spinning you around, I'm really sorry. Over here, there's just starting to get waves crashing over there, and I've got water coming in here as well. This cloud is actually thicker than it has been. I just want to take so many photos. Let's see what that's done. Yep, liking that. So I'm going to concentrate on this. I'll see you later. We're heading somewhere different for sunset. If the cloud stays like this, I'm not going to say it. See you in a while.